Oh, music's finished. Got distracted there. Hello, Tani, Cornelia, Nikki, Caitlin. We'll see how things go today. So if you want to, for God, I'm squint, for spirit, if you put in a name, the reason why I ask for a name is because on this platform it takes ages to find someone and get the information out because, and see, but just in case it gets my sat nav switched in, then we can, if you give a name of someone who you'd like to hear from, and we'll see how it goes. But I do have the cards as well. I do have the cards as well. So hello, Donna, Rosie, Maria, Caitlin, Tani, Tani from Australia. Cool, cool. I've got a few friends from Australia. And Nikki, Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Of course you can, Cornelia. Gail. Hi, Nikki. How's things over with you? Oh, thank you, Caitlin. I'm Scottish. I'm trying to speak proper and not let the proper words come in, you see. Trish. Right. So we'll get cracking. So we've got Zoe, Elaine, Rosie. Oh, Rosie, I've already got you down. So, right, let's get cracking. So, Tani, can I come to you? Tani, can I come to you? I want to say that would you understand how I kind of feel that home is important to you, family is important to you, but you would understand that I see that you said brother, but would you understand where sorry, I just got distracted there for a second. Would you understand where that although it feels quite calm in and around you at the moment, it just seems to be that you've achieved a lot of your dreams, but some of the dreams that you haven't reached out and grasped yet. And because I feel that I do feel a male presence with me, and I want to say that you would understand that you got on with your brother. And I've just, because I just got, you got on with your brother. Yeah, you had the usual spats and stuff, you know, but I've just got to say that you got on with your brother. And because I'm drawn to the house, and the house is very important. So would you understand that it was a good childhood? Hi, Eva. So would you understand that it was a good childhood, and because he's kind of, that's why I'm going like that, because I just feel that he's fluffing up my hair, and he was he liked to stir the pot, didn't he? He liked to stir the pot, and I do know that he passed before his time, and but I want to say, what I've just got to say, what a trooper, what a trooper. He was kind of like laid back, but don't get me wrong, he stood up for what he was feeling was right, and he didn't like anybody being ill done to, you know, and because he's focusing on the good memories for you, and the oops, trying to get Simon. Trying to make sure that I'm yeah, because he stood up for things. And would you understand that you're the same? Because he kind of like makes me feel that you two could have been twins. You know, um, you were good at finishing off one another's sentences, or could I say he jumped in to finish off sentences, not with what you were actually wanting to say along the lines, but worded differently, if you can take it that way. And because I want to say that I just feel that closeness, and there's quite the you would understand as well that yeah, he did a good stir, I know, because I got the big wooden spoon, and but he was liked by a lot. He had a lot of respect. He had a lot of friends and a lot of people. He couldn't go down the street without somebody sort of like speaking to him, Ken. But he was a hard worker as well, can I say? And he took to chores and work quite good, can I say? That yes, he didn't get to live out his dreams because he's coming back in with dreams again. And but you would understand just now that he's pushing you to sort out your choices and decisions because you would understand that you keep brushing something under the carpet that needs to be addressed, Tani. And because it just feels that he's trying to push you. He was one. He would brush things under the carpet because you're normally the can I say not quite authoritative, but you're more the productive one, if I can say, um, and sorting things out and everything sort of like neatly placed and everything, whereas he seems to be the opposite, or that's what he's making it feel. And right, okay then, right, because he's just saying that the choices and decisions you need to face, and because he's the one that's giving you the push, okay? And he says he knows that a couple of times when he gave you the push, sometimes you fell over, and he found it funny, but he didn't find it funny if he made you cry, and because he was sorry after that. And would you understand that you'll get a peace offering from him? Because I just feel that he's coming in with a lot of strength to you and to try and help you make these decisions, because it's the case of gaining understanding on what you approach and make sure you go into the small print, and it's just sort of like moving forward that way. He'll help you, okay? And you got your uncle hurt. He was a devil, was he? And but he's a lovely soul. He's a lovely soul, and he just makes me feel that he's just yeah, but once you can face these decisions to move forward, you will get back on track. I know that it's not easy, and I know that some of the choices is you've got hundreds of folk going for the one thing, but he's the one that would believe, and he's the one that would push. And can I say, stop putting doubt there, because you are quite capable to climb above them all and get to that top spot. Okay, he's got the faith in you. He's got the faith in you, and he's just wanting you to just achieve all that you can, but he's going to be watching on. You've been putting things off as well, because you're coming out with, oh, I really must get around to doing that, and then the following day it's sort of like not done, if I can say. And oh, you shouldn't have said that, because I could have possibly have gotten that just before we tied up, but thank you. And watch for him being in and around. Watch for him being in and around, because I just felt that he was going to make his presence known. Not in a bad way, not in a bad way, but just letting you feel him. And but can I say that he's the one that's going to help you push for it, okay? And but once you get that sorted, you will find the balance. But remember, gain everything on the job hunt that you need, so that you're not going in blind and finding that you've got an extra duty added on that was never spoken about. And I wish you well in your search and thank you for working with me. Cornelia, Cornelia, Cornelia. Right. Now this is strange, this. Cornelia, have you got itchy feet? Are you not happy with the way that you are just now and looking for pastures new? Because I pulled this card first, which is itchy feet to me, and time. But I've also got, I want to say that I then pulled that one, which I call like the airship. So you've got that ship, you've got the airship, and then you've got the camel, which is the ship of the desert. So you've got three to do with travel and three to do with coming out of stagnant and boredom. And but the first one that was my fault for wanting to bypass this one, by the way. So they're saying that there's a message there for you. So can I say, looking for pastures new and just looking for that little bit of excitement, and but you're unsure in which way to go. And but can I say, time and pentacles has got a lot to do with it as well. It seems that there's some things that's been lost, because I want to say that there's some treasures under the water. So would you understand missing jewelry? Missing jewelry. Because I just feel that, but I want to say that it's not your jewelry. Would you understand that there's jewelry that should have come to you, but it didn't? Because I just feel that it's there, but it's gone. And so there's memories to that. But I want to bring in timekeeping as well. And so they're making time important for you. So if you're dragging your feet, can you please speed up? Okay, because you would understand that there's things that you need to just sort of like, okay, then that's it dealt with, let it go, you know. And I just feel that there's jewelry that should have been there, but it's not. The spirit's quite a bit in and around you, Cornelia, but you know that because you sense them and you feel them. I want to give you records as well, but not the playing on machines. It's records, written records. So I'm giving you history. But time is moving at a slow pace for you, isn't it? Because you've got the snail. But then that's giving you time to pause and think instead of being again. And I want to say that it's giving you that sense of movement, but they've got your back. They've got your back. You've got stability, but it's the boredom and the stagnant coming in. And there's books as well coming in for you, but you've also got the butterfly of transformation, right? So now's your time to fly. You know, I can't mind what film it's off of, but it's like, fly, my child, fly. And so stop dragging your feet and get moving. You've been self-sufficient, but times that you're needing to sort of like look after yourself, because you kind of end up being the last one to think of. And it's would you understand if I said water to you, but I don't feel by it or walking by it, I mean drinking, because I feel that I've just got to give you. But in this one, your cases is all packed. See, your cases is all packed, neatly stacked in a corner. And but gaining understanding on everything that you do. So if you are traveling, remember, read the small print, very important. It's but it's that wonder and the stories and bringing in just that zest of life and something different, if I can give it that way. And but know that they're helping and look forward. Okay, watch the doors opening and grab the opportunities. And thank you for working with me. So I hope it made sense. Thinking of a trio to South Africa. Oh, how wonderful! And then you'll be able to sit in the camels. cool. Too hot for me. Too hot. And I wish you well. I wish you well. And it's exciting. And so, Nikki, are you still with us, Nikki? Things are slightly out of balance for you, Nikki. There's a situation where you are needing to, can I say, go into depth. Okay. I don't feel it's like reading small print. I feel that it's like a situation that you need to go into depth because you need everything. Okay. And with the, but can you see how it's slightly off balance? It's like this is all fine, space, and then you've got that there. But the space, pausing, waiting for the next step to move forward. So there's plans in motion, if you can understand that, Nikki. And so it's red for, I know it's green for go, but I just feel that there's some excitement change coming for you. And but in and around you, would you understand within the family where you need to gain understanding and getting all the facts of stories rather than just bits and pieces? And because it just feels that there's one piece of a story, and then by the time you sort of like speak to the person again, story's changed. So it's gaining all knowledge before you build up your own sort of like decision sort of thing, your own mind. And it's also the fact that I want to say it's trying to push you forward as well. You would understand that where you feel things has come to a stop, but they actually haven't, because it's sort of like just you know, and because it just feels with your mother-in-law, because it just feels that it's bits and pieces. You get one thing one time, then you get something totally different, and then if you're speaking to any other family, they've got a totally different story. It just doesn't sort of like tie up. And Hannah got the wooden spoon, so she's no stirring, by the way. And but it's just frustrating at times, and it's just sort of like trying to keep that, you know. Um, but the seven is pushing you forward as well, pushing you forward, and the it's like she's a little instigator in seeing the ripples disrupting, and but it doesn't feel like malice. It just feels like the way she is, and but you're all used to her, if you can take it that way. And but so it's taking this, working through this pause to get cracking again. Money and career coming in as well. So career is, I want to say, career's fine, but there's a problem there, and you're trying to sort it out. And you've got this, you've got your heart, and you've got your intuition. So you've got this, so you basically know which way you want to go. And then, well, off you go again. And so it's getting the pentacles and the career to work for you. If she can, well, that is something that you need to take the head, the heart, and the intuition. Ask heaps of questions. Was you happy there? Was the job working for you? Is it right to go backwards, etc.? And then work out your cons for going forward. Okay. And because I kind of don't, because that's a bit like fortune telling, Ken. And but it just feels that there's just a lull there just now. Okay. But you've got this. Secretly, you've got this. It's in there. So listen to yourself and listen to your answers. Okay. And thank you for working with me. Caitlin, is it? Caitlin? Caitlin, you still with us? Just looking for Caitlin. Hello, Caitlin. Would you understand someone's leaning on you too much? Because I feel that they're taking advantage of your good nature. You are the one that needs to sort things out. You're the one that sort out all the problems. And oh, sorry, I should have said Caitlin with a C, Caitlin Monaghan. And but Caitlin, yes, you're on the list. Because it kind of feels that would you understand that I just feel that somebody's using you far too much, like a crutch, like a crutch, and because you've got the walking stick. But would you understand where you're needing support at this time as well, Caitlin? And but sometimes you're quite good at asking for help. But would you understand where you find it hard to ask for help or to ask for advice, Caitlin? And because this is showing support, but you do an awful lot of there banging your head against a brick wall, don't you? Don't. I keep telling you, it hurts and it leaves a mark. And the clock of time is ticking behind you, so it's moving forward. But it's also, can I say, sometimes it feels like a snail's pace, and then the other time it's like, oh my God, it's bedtime already. Where's the day gone? I want to give you an old-fashioned perfume bottle, the one with the, that bobble on top, and you went, because I've got memories of that for you. But you've also got the blue butterfly of transformation. So this is your time to fly high, okay? Them that's leaning on you, if you can hand over the problems, can you just say that, right, I've listened, I've given you advice, and but you don't seem to be doing anything about it again. Can you try and sort it out yourself with the help that you have been given? And I've been pointing you in the right way. Or I can't manage today. Can I do it tomorrow? And because delegate, because you need to be doing for yourself. Okay. Excuse me. Can you switch off a light? And I want to say that you're getting a bunch of grapes as well. Then I've been turned into wine. You're just getting a bunch of grapes. But they're medicinal as well, so look after your health. You've also been given a lovely cupcake down the bottom here, so you're getting a bit of sweetness as well. So it's time to look after you and sort yourself out, and stop being sucked into the vortex. Celebration to come. She's got a pair of dancing shoes up here, and time to let off steam, can I say. So I hope that made sense, and thank you for working with me. Donna, I want to say that now I know that you've asked for Mum a few times, but I want to say that I kind of feel that there's a different kind of lady coming in for you. Yes, yes, that's as bad as being a doormat, but then again, doormats is sort of like taken advantage of. And although it seems like you're being taken advantage of, you are still supporting, okay? And but there's ways and means to delegate so that you can get just a little bit more freedom and a little bit more, because it seems to be that you're there for everybody else, but who's there when you need it? Think of that question. Donna, would you understand your gran coming in close to you? Because I feel that it's a different lady coming in for you, and I want to say that you would understand that she's coming in with quite a lot of strength as well, because it's a case of don't mess with me. And she's kind of like giving you that strength just now. Now you've gained a lot of strength, you have come so far, and you're managing to whittle things down and put them aside, and you're managing to face things so that you can release. And but she's coming in with quite a lot of it's sort of like she's coming in with pride. She was a force to be reckoned with, if you can understand it that way, Donna. because I feel that she was a little bit more, can I say, mum's quite passive and mum's a lovely lady, but she's kind of like stepped back to let this lady in, and this lady's coming in with strength, she's coming in with that support, and she's coming in with a, I am proud. I am proud. Keep going. Persevere. Keep going. Because you've got the 9, which is persevere. Keep going. Because you're coming into completion with a lot of things. It's coming in with career, but it's also coming in with money as well. And trying to keep the career on balance and trying to keep the career going. And then which is getting the pentacles to sort themselves out as well. And but there's also, I feel, paperwork that still has to be completed, if you can take it that way. And because it's like never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Okay. And but you've done a lot of that. You've done a lot of that. There's a lot that you haven't been putting off. You've been facing it. Whereas quite a while ago, it was a case of, nah, I'll see to it later, Ken. And but she's just coming in with that support, but she's also coming in with a sweet treat for you as well, Donna. So she's coming in with kindness, and she's coming in with just that, be nice to yourself, okay? Because it's time for you to evolve, and it's time for you to be, and it's time for you to take the next step on your journey, because you are just about there, okay? So it's pulling yourself up and then looking at the next step. I want to say that, would you understand looking at adverts, Donna? Because I've just sort of like got an old-fashioned paper and it's just all adverts. It's adverts for things for sale, it's adverts for moving, it's adverts for cars, it's adverts for jobs, you know. And because I just feel that she's bringing in changes as well, but changes for the better. And so watch out what you get put in front of you advert wise, because this will be from Gran. And because she's one of the ones that is very close to you, and she's one of the ones that pushes you forward, okay? And she says that just because she's jumped in, you do look at marketplace, okay then, well, so does she. So does she. And so that's where the adverts will be coming in then. And so it's just to let you know that she is in and around you. Thank you for get the teeth working. Thank you for confirming that. And but look out. And as she said, she's come in because it's been a long time since the two of you have had a quick conversation. Mum is still there, and Mum still has a lot of love, and she still comes in and gives you that hug as well. And I hope that all made sense, and thank you for working with me. Rosie, 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 Rosie. I want to say that when I first saw your name, I did feel a couple coming in. And I want to say that I am of the older generation. I know that one passed before the other. And it's, what is, you've been putting an awful lot of things up to the ceiling. Would you understand that? Because I feel that this couple, they are a couple, okay? I don't feel mum and dad, and I don't feel brother, sister. And so I do feel as if I'm on the older generation. There's a little bit of old-fashionedness in there as well, but there's also a bit of, can I say, inner child as well. So I like a bit of humour, I like a bit of fun, I like getting involved, but old-fashioned values. Very much strong, and the gentleman, you would understand, was quite a hard worker. He would try any tasks. He's one that would try rather than, oh no, I can't do that, Ken. And it's a case of that if it didn't quite succeed, it's oh dear, I've tried, you know. And but I want to give that to you as well. Sorry, I've got. Would you understand a throat condition with the two of them? Because I just feel as if I've got something scratching at my throat, and it's kind of like taking the words away, Ken. And because I want to say that you've got traits of both of them, can I say? You've got the sense and sensibility from grandma, and you've got that trying from your grandfather. And because you try and put your hand to quite a lot of things as well. And I feel you're being pushed forward. And but would you understand where the hmm, would you understand that you're needing an injection of energy just now? Because it was like life stopped there for a second. And but you would understand that you're trying to cope with changes in and around you, and some of these changes aren't your doing. It's just the way things is working out. And because they're very much behind your back, and they're very much nurturing as well. They are listening to what you say, because you're very good at talking and you're very good at throwing things up to the ceiling. And yes, they are being listened to and they are being taken. The Your grandfather came out with some stories, didn't he? And because he had yous all, and he's saying he had yous all believing every single word. And I feel like he would come out with some sort of type of fairy tale sort of thing. He would take like a story and add things to it to make it exciting, but it didn't actually happen, if you know what I mean. And it's just sort of like giving you just that little bit of excitement, and to give you that little bit of laughter, can I say. The As for the changes, some of them we can't do anything about, so it's a case of just pushing forward. And it's just giving you that you will feel it when you're doing the right thing, because you've got a good intuition as well. And that's where you feel it in the solar plexus, because that's what's kept you sane all these years. But they help as well. They're like your little conscience, like uh, Pinocchio with Jiminy Cricket, And well, you can take the name Jimmy, actually, or should I say James? And but remember the happy times, remember the laughter, and bring that into your life. Okay, stop being. Can I say that Grandad? I can't actually say what he's saying, like, but can you stop being a grumpy, looking for negativity person? And that's putting it politely. I'm going to put it in his words, but he's jesting with you and he's laughing about it. Dentist needs a dentist as well, or else there's a checkup due. And just making it important, because he says, if the dentist isn't kept up, he goes, this is what happens. And he's just bringing that in as a laugh, okay? And I'll leave you on that note, and I'll leave you with the teeth. Thank you for working with me. Marie, are you still with us? And I'm just going to wait to speed this up a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen, to try and get around as many as possible. So thank you for working with me. Marie, you've got the Ace of Cups. So can I say that choices and decisions is coming in for you? And I want to say juggling balls, juggling balls. And so can I say that when you prioritize, you will find that there's not the stress that you feel. Time to open up your eyes properly and look at things for what they are and not what you seem. And because it's like the wool's been pulled over your eyes, so it's time to eyes wide open. It's like open thy eyes so that I can see. Celebration cup coming in, so would you understand? You can tell them yourself, Rosie. It's all thought. You can keep that conversation going with them, honey bun. And it's bringing in that the storm clouds are parting, put it that way, okay? And water's energy. And would you understand the birth of a child, or a celebration to come to do with a child? Because I just feel there's a celebration to come, but I don't feel a great big, huge family gathering like weddings and things. I feel it's more smaller. The You're getting an energy of injections, an injection of energy as well. And but you're getting cleansing, you're getting healing, you're getting the emotions mopped up, and positive card for stepping forward. Okay, make your choices, make your decisions, move forward, and that's the best that you can do. Thank you for working with me. Gemma Ball, Gemma Ball. And then I'll be pulling in some new names. Gemma Ball, because I know that we've got a couple of Gemmas there. Gemma, time to cultivate your dreams, your fruition, your ideas to bring in prosperity, okay? Get that seeds planted and get that thoughts and creativity working. So it's time to grasp all you need, okay? Oh, you need to book the dentist. Well, they're letting you know that they're around, okay? Or else you'll be getting Grandad's teeth, but yours. He's joking, like, because it's a long time off for that. And he's bringing in can I say that things have changed for you and things have started working for you, can I say, but there's a lot more that you can do. It feels light, it feels bright, it feels comfortable, and it feels peace. And but there's a lot more that you can do to bring in this prosperity for yourself. Get that ideas flowing, get your seeds planted, and nurture your future. And I hope that made sense, Gemma, because Gemma Ball, because it's some are quick, some are just sort of like quick. You know what I'm trying to say, do you? You know what I'm trying to say. So, can I have Nadia? Are you still with us? Looking for Nadia. I hope it made sense, Gemma. It just feels absolutely lovely. It's a lot better from the, you know, all the energies and whatnot, and pulling out of the hair. Right, so we've just put a little emoji there, and so can I have is it Margarita? Margarita, are you still with us? Looking for Margarita. So I've just put a wee emoji there, so if she comes in, we will get her. Can I have Patrick C? Patrick Carty, is it Patrick Carty? Patrick, calling number 9. Calling number 9. This is where hello, Patrick. Now, I've got 2 for you, when it should have only been 1. But I want to say that, first of all, you've got the 6 of Cups. So emotions and relationships in and around you, and trying to keep hold of the hair as you are trying to sort things out, can I say. But this is coming in with an abundance as well. It's coming in with the building up. It's coming in with rewards, and it's coming in. You've got the healing, you've got the energy, you've got the peace, you've got your green for go, new beginnings, new starts, new life. So doors are starting to open and you're starting to get on an even keel for walking forward, because for a little while it was a little bit, you know, because of situations in and around you. 6, persevere, keep going. You've come too far to give up, if that makes sense. Someone's been off a cunning in and around you, because you see the sneaky cat here. Okay, so protect your back, can I say. Protect your back is how I feel I've got to give it to you. The faith is there, but it's been tested, and I mean tested. Now you've got the 9 of Cups. So this is celebration. This is moving forward. This is progress. So you've come from here to celebration. You've got the he's holding up his celebratory cup, but the cups in front of you, I want to say, is challenges, emotions, and things that you've had to deal with that you're managing to now put aside so that you can move forward. Lots of browns in there, so you find your feet, and you're now back onto that. Right, I know what I want to do, I know where I should be going, and getting that assertiveness up and going. This is progression to completion, so you've come full circle, but both are bringing in the peace and the happiness for you. And once you get priorities right, can I say, and without going into any details with the emotions and relationships, it's prioritizing. Now, both, that's funny because both of them's cups, so we're definitely in and around relationships and emotions, but it can pull in work as well, so it doesn't need to be family matters. But once you get sorted that way, and once you get that assertiveness in the business, like, and stand up and be heard, and for moving forward, you will find that things will just slip into the easier mode, because you just want a quiet life. You can't be done with all this, so it's just finding that balance. And you've got the ideas, but it's bringing them into fruition, and it's a communication as well that's most important. So I hope that made sense, Patrick, and thank you for working with me. Right, Elaine, are you still with us? So I'm looking for, oh, Elaine, there you are. There you are. Stay where you are, because I've just shouted on you. And then I'm looking for Chandrell, if you want to be ready. So, Elaine, savouring pleasure. We're a bit dull just now, are we? Because it's been all work and no play makes Elaine a dull person. I mean that nicely, no derogatory. And so it's time for you to take time out for yourself. So would you understand where you're needing that isolation and just that few moments to go, because you are being gifted a bubble bath, okay? To relax and be healing and just enjoy, just enjoy. But would you understand that a pamper night due, a ladies' night? Because I want to be bringing in friendship, I want to be bringing in the wine, I want to be bringing in the laughter, the nibbles, I want to be doing one another's nails, I want to be trying out different face masks and things. So it's like getting back into society and reconnecting with friends, can I say, with the music blaring in the background, and just having a wonderful time. You've got wine, you've got chocolates, you've got roses, you've got smellies, you've got the candles, you've got, so it's being kind to yourself, because it's been a while since you've pampered yourself, okay? And we all need this once in a while. And she says with a wrinkled neck. Calm, communication, letting go, breathe, and just be, okay? Lock the world out. No politics, no work, no families, and no, can I say, sad things, okay? And by that I mean that talking about one another's, what's going on in each other's lives, okay? Happiness, and just for an evening. And by gum, it's going to charge the batteries. So see what your pals think. And because I feel that it's been a while for the lot of you, okay? So it's a reconnection, because I just feel reconnection's needed. And thank you for working with me. Chandrell, are you here? Chandrell? If I knew where you bed, I would quite happily come to the ladies' night too. Right, Chandrell, we're looking for you. Right. Bernie, looking for Bernie. Bernie, oh, there you are, Bernie. Look at that. You just popped in as I was shouting your name. See, psychic. So you've got mending bridges, mending bridges. So situations in and around you, can I say, where that connection is needing a couple of bricks slotted back in. It doesn't feel huge, but it just feels rattles. And it feels that in and around you, be it family or work, that if it's not sort of like mended, that would you understand where it could become a huge thing? Because I feel coming in with a lot of energy for you as well, but also coming in with looking for that peace as well. You're always the one that has to kind of like organize things, and can I say, you're always the one that needs to sort of like nip things in the bud. And so this is there's a challenge in and around you at the moment that can go either way. It can go peaceful or it can go extreme. And this is something that you are trying to, can I say, sort. Water, energy, water, peaceful, and love being out in nature. You've got the sun shining, so you're getting everything from the elements that you need, but I'm giving you autumn as well. So it'll be a wee while to get all this sorted because there's a lot of little niggles in there. So, and you need to listen to get this sort of like sorted. You would understand, would you understand, Bernie, at work that someone's got closed ears and it's their way or the highway and not really a team leader, a player, team player, because I just feel that there's just something niggling that way. But relationships, try and keep it, can I say, not blowing out of proportions. Okay, it's how I feel. But you've got this. Think outside the box and work on it that way. And thank you for working with me. I hope it made sense. Hope it made sense. Gail, are you still with us? Gail, Gail, Gail. Right. Emojis. Zoe, are you still with us? Little emoji. While we're waiting for that, Mimi, are you still with us? So we've got, I've shouted out for Gail. I've shouted out for Zoe. I've shouted out for Mimi. And then it'll be Eva. And then see how time goes there, and then we'll get. Right, I'm just put out the shout outs. So what a lovely day. You're after Eva. Right, so no show, no show. Mimi will leave a mark there just in case, because I think you're there somewhere. Eva, are you still with us? The wee emoji there. So what a lovely day. Stay for you. Oh, Eva's there. Eva's there. Okay then. Right. Thank you, Eva. Eva, your hard work is being paid off. Your connection with spirit is strengthened and you've found a new way. And I want to say that it's bringing in that dreams and it's bringing in your achievements. It's bringing in the peace, the healing. It's bringing in that spirit connection and it's just radiating love. And I want to say that I'm bringing in sort of like, like, I can't remember what you called them now, but along the lines of the flower power and stuff. It's my phone. And I'll guarantee it's, sorry, like scam, scam, scam. bringing in that the old ways, not quite Wiccan or pagan, but I just feel to do with nature and Goddess, Gaia, Mother Earth, and just bringing in that soul connection. Because I just feel that your next step is moving, and it's moving quite fast. You've got like the wreath of, can I say, the winner's wreath. It's a small wreath just now, but it's achievements and ready to become a bigger wreath. You've got everything in hand. You're finding things blossoming, and you're finding life more livable and life a lot more happier, if I can put it that way, and the moving forward. You've got this, girl, you've got this, girl, and you've got the healing hands as well, and the healing, very appreciative, and you're being thanked. And because that soul just shines out. You bring a lot of help to a lot of people, and they want to bring the help to you. And thank you for working with me. So can I get, what do you call them? What a lovely day. Yes, what a lovely day. Accepting things for what it is, instead of putting in over analyzing and putting a lot of thoughts into it. It's acceptance. Sometimes you feel that you're not accepted, but a lot of times we make these barriers for ourselves, you know, and it's looking outside the circle. You've got the hands of help there, so you help a lot of people. What a lovely day. Can I just call you what for quickness? You help a lot of people, and you've got that beautiful white, pure white rose, spiritual. So you are very, very connected to spirit as well. Thank you, Ava. You're very, very connected to spirit as well. And you're branching out, can I say? Because you've got the leaves sit north, south, east, and west. And so you're branching out as well. And it's bringing in your ideas and fruition. This is your time to evolve, your time to be, and your time to accept what's around and stop questioning too much. What a lovely day. Oh, Nicole, sorry. And so grab the opportunities that is within reach of you, because it just feels as if it's like Eva's card. It feels so calm and it just feels lovely. And this is what you radiate to a lot of people as well. Okay, so stop the overthinking and take it as it is, and be and develop. Thank you for working with me, Nicole. Right, let me see, we've got right, I can do one more. So Sarah, oh, Mina, I did shout on you, and seen as you've popped in ever so quickly. Right. Opening to love. Would you understand, Mina, that at times that you've been a little bit closed in? Situations that's gone on through you for months, years, it's kind of like caged you in. And it's opening your heart to being, and to just evolve, and being there for others as well, but others to be there for you as well. I've got itchy feet because when we get the boat, it means boredom, stagnant. The I want to say that cleansing as well, because you've got fire coming out of the heart, so there's some cleansing still to be done, and it's just taking, appreciating, and living. It's a bit like Nicole's card, okay? But you don't need to accept everything. And but it's that movement forward, okay? You've done a lot of hard work to get to where you are. Give yourself a pat in the back, and remember and take some of the praise for yourself, okay? I know that a lot of us don't like taking constructive criticism, but can I say that praise is due when it's due. So start opening up, trust has been a big thing, but start opening up, step at a time, day at a time. So I hope that made sense, Mina, and thank you for working with me. Bye, Andrea. I want to say that thank you all for supporting. Please support the next person coming on. And this is terrible because I can't remember the name. And the be all you can be. Try your the gratitude and see how it goes. And just for whoever's there, I have what new experience will you try today? Okay. So that is from the discovering. I enjoy discovering new experiences and overcoming challenges. What new experience will you try today? Okay, and that's for all. And thank you for supporting, and thank you to Stacey, Veronica for these platforms. So we'll see you next week. Thank you.